Imagine the Byzantine Empire. Not the empire struggling to survive, but a technological marvel. Picture their soldiers armed with weapons beyond imagination facing their enemies. This is not the history we know. This is Byzantium reborn, fortified with the power of modern military technology. Instead of crumbling walls, Constantinople boasts impenetrable defenses. Drones patrol the skies, watching over vast distances. Tanks stand guard, their might unmatched. This is Byzantium, not at the brink of collapse, but at the apex of power. This is our journey, to examine how modern technology could have rewritten the Byzantine story. We will delve into their struggles, and explore how technology might have changed their fate. Join me, as we explore this fascinating alternate history. The Byzantine Empire, a beacon of civilization for centuries, was constantly under threat. Enemies surrounded them on all sides. From the Sassanid Persians to the Arab Caliphate, the dangers were ever present. Their geographic location, a bridge between East and West, made them a target. Control of key trade routes brought immense wealth but also invited conflict. The empire fought tirelessly to protect its borders. Internal strife and religious conflicts weakened the empire from within. Economic troubles further added to their woes. It was a constant battle for survival against overwhelming odds. Despite these challenges, the Byzantines were renowned for their military prowess and strategic thinking. But could this be enough in the face of relentless enemies? Imagine the Byzantines possessing the tools of modern warfare. Picture the ancient Byzantine soldiers, renowned for their strategic prowess and formidable defenses, suddenly equipped with the cutting-edge technology of today. Tanks, with their firepower and mobility, could have crushed enemy armies. These armored behemoths, capable of traversing rough terrains and delivering devastating blows, would have been unstoppable on the ancient battlefields. Drones, equipped with advanced surveillance, could have provided early warnings of enemy movements. Imagine the strategic advantage of having eyes in the sky, monitoring enemy formations and movements in real time, allowing for preemptive strikes and better defensive strategies. Communication systems could have enabled swift deployment of troops and resources. The ability to instantly relay orders and intelligence across vast distances would have revolutionized Byzantine military operations, ensuring coordinated and timely responses to threats. Imagine coordinating defenses with ease, instantly relaying information across vast distances. Command centers equipped with modern technology could have orchestrated complex maneuvers and strategies with unparalleled efficiency. This could have been a game-changer for the Byzantines. The integration of modern technology into their already sophisticated military strategies would have made them an even more formidable force. Modern weaponry, like assault rifles and artillery, would have given Byzantine soldiers a decisive edge in battle. The sheer firepower and accuracy of these weapons would have overwhelmed their adversaries, who were still reliant on swords and bows. Their enemies, armed with swords and bows, would have stood little chance. The technological disparity would have been staggering, with the Byzantines able to engage from greater distances, and with far more lethal force. The technological disparity would have been overwhelming. The Byzantines, with their newfound technological superiority, could have dominated the battlefield, altering the course of history. But technology is not just about weapons. The impact of modern advancements extends far beyond the battlefield. Logistics and medicine are equally crucial. Efficient supply chains ensure that armies are well equipped and sustained, while advanced medical care can save lives and maintain morale. Modern supply chains could have sustained the Byzantine army. With reliable and timely delivery of supplies, the Byzantines could have maintained prolonged campaigns without the risk of running out of essential resources. Advanced medical care could have reduced casualties and improved morale. The possibilities are staggering. With access to modern medical facilities and battlefield medicine, the Byzantines could have significantly reduced their losses and kept their soldiers in fighting condition, ready to face any challenge. Section 4. Turning the Tide at Manzikert. A Hypothetical Victory. The Battle of Manzikert in 1071 AD was a crushing defeat for the Byzantine Empire. This pivotal battle saw the Byzantine forces led by Emperor Romanos IV, facing the Seljuk Turks under the command of Alp Arslan. The defeat was not just a military loss but a significant turning point that marked the beginning of the Byzantine Empire's decline. It marked the beginning of their decline and the loss of Anatolia. The aftermath of the battle saw the Byzantine Empire losing control over much of its eastern territories, which had been the heartland of the empire for centuries. This loss weakened the empire's military and economic strength, making it vulnerable to further invasions and internal strife. But what if they had modern technology at their disposal? Imagine a scenario where the Byzantine army, instead of relying on traditional swords, spears, and archery, had access to the advanced weaponry and technology of the 21st century. This hypothetical scenario opens up a fascinating exploration of how history could have been dramatically altered. Imagine the Byzantine army, equipped with tanks and air support, facing the Seljuk Turks. The presence of armored tanks on the battlefield would have provided the Byzantines with a significant advantage in terms of firepower and defense. Air support, including fighter jets and helicopters, could have offered aerial dominance, disrupting the Seljuk formations and supply lines. The Seljuk cavalry, renowned for its speed and maneuverability, would have been no match for the superior firepower of the Byzantines. The traditional cavalry charges, which were a hallmark of Seljuk tactics, would have been rendered ineffective against the armored tanks and modern artillery. The psychological impact of facing such overwhelming force would have also played a crucial role in demoralizing the Seljuk troops. Drones could have tracked the movements of the Seljuk army, preventing surprise attacks. These unmanned aerial vehicles would have provided real-time intelligence, allowing the Byzantine commanders to anticipate and counter the Seljuk strategies effectively. The ability to monitor enemy movements from the sky would have been a game-changer in the ancient battlefield. The element of surprise, a key factor in the original battle, would have been neutralized. Advanced communication technology would have ensured that the Byzantine forces remained coordinated and informed throughout the battle. This would have prevented the miscommunications and confusion that plagued the Byzantine army during the actual Battle of Manzikert. With modern communication, Emperor Romanos IV could have coordinated his forces effectively, avoiding the confusion that led to his capture. The ability to relay orders instantly and receive updates from the front lines would have allowed Romanos to make informed decisions and adapt to the changing dynamics of the battlefield. The outcome could have been a decisive Byzantine victory, securing their eastern borders for years to come. Such a victory would have not only preserved the territorial integrity of the Byzantine Empire, but also bolstered its position as a dominant power in the region. The ripple effects of this hypothetical victory could have altered the course of medieval history, potentially delaying or even preventing the rise of other powers in the region. Section 5. The unbreakable city Constantinople, armed with modern technology. Constantinople, the jewel of the Byzantine Empire, fell to the Ottomans in 1453 AD. This event marked a significant turning point in history, symbolizing the end of the Byzantine Empire and the rise of the Ottoman Empire. The fall of Constantinople was not just a military defeat but a cultural and economic shift that resonated throughout Europe and Asia. This marked the end of the empire. The city, once a beacon of Christian civilization, was transformed into the heart of the Ottoman Empire, altering the course of history forever. But with modern technology, could Constantinople have resisted the Ottoman onslaught? Imagine if the defenders had access to today's advanced military technology. The scenario would have been drastically different. Picture the city's ancient walls reinforced with concrete and steel. These materials, far stronger than the stone and mortar used in the 15th century, would have provided a formidable barrier against any siege. Modern artillery batteries could have rained down fire on the besieging Ottomans. The sheer firepower of contemporary artillery would have decimated the Ottoman forces long before they could breach the walls. The famed Theodosian walls, already a marvel of ancient engineering, would have been impenetrable with modern fortifications. These walls, equipped with advanced defensive structures, would have stood as an unbreakable shield. Drones and surveillance systems could have detected Ottoman movements miles away, providing ample time for the defenders to prepare. The ability to monitor enemy positions in real time would have given the Byzantines a strategic advantage. The element of surprise, crucial to the Ottoman victory, would have been absent. With advanced radar and communication systems, the Byzantines could have coordinated their defenses more effectively, nullifying any surprise attacks. The use of chemical weapons, a controversial but potent tool, could have been considered in a desperate defense of the city. While morally and ethically questionable, such measures could have provided a last line of defense. The Ottomans, lacking any countermeasures, would have faced devastating consequences. The psychological and physical impact of chemical warfare would have been overwhelming. With modern technology, Constantinople could have remained unconquered, a symbol of Byzantine resilience. The city, armed with the advancements of today, would have stood as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring spirit of its defenders.